So the first horse I tried out was this mare Dolly. She was a nice mare, she was sweet on the flat, scored quite nicely, a little bit unbalanced, and slightly disunited in the canter, which was a little bit worrying. We didn't click massively, to be honest, especially not on the jumping phase, but she was a nice mare, a good experience all round. So next was my friend's horse Millie. Millie is amazing, such a talented little youngster. I got to try her out for a few weeks. She was really lovely on the flat, really sweet, had an amazing jump. Just unfortunately just a little bit too green, a little bit too strong for the eventer type that I was looking for, but I really loved her and I loved getting to know her. So next was Rebel. Rebel was found for a friend. He is a lovely little gelding, sweet on the ground and sweet on the flat, not too established, but has nice basic flat work, really nice transitions as you'll see in a second. And yeah, we clicked really well together, to be honest, especially in the school. He's got a lovely jump on him. He's nice and talented. He's quite difficult to ride in the fact that you have to be quite accurate and like quite confident, and I'm not the most confident rider, but we got there in the end. We did a nice little course, as you can see. He was nice and rhythmic, a proper show jumper type, so it would have taken a lot of work to get him to the eventer that I wanted, but he's so talented, and he came from a lovely family. The family was so supportive and so helpful. Just sadly he just wasn't the right horse for me in the end.
That is nice. He really uses back.
So next I went and I tried out Jimmy. Jimmy is a lovely little pony. He's a little bit smaller than I expected, but he is so established on the flat. He's got lovely canter. He's just a little bit sensitive to new riders, which is a tiny bit off-putting, but he is a really nice gelding. He's super talented, got a lovely jump again, as you can see. He is just a little bit too foregoing for me, to be honest, and in the future I would just want something that's a little bit more chilled out, but he's a lovely pony and he will definitely make someone very happy one day. As you can see, look at that jump on him. Very fast pony, very fun. So next is Bacardi. Bacardi is absolutely lovely. Bacardi is owned by the same girl that owns Jimmy. He's a lot more older, so he's 14, but he's got a lot more experience. He's done 140s in his past life, but he's recently had a confidence knock and just not been on his prime game, which was a little bit off-putting, but we really connected well. He has a lovely jump, as you can see. He was nice on the flat, he was nice and calm, but unfortunately looking back on the videos we see that he was a tiny bit stiff in his hind end, and just due to his age and a little bit of stiffness, I just don't think that's a good mix, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. So unfortunately we didn't buy him, but I would have loved to, because I honestly really love this horse.
Oh.
So next was Bear. Bear was a lot different to the ones I'd originally tried out. He was much more a pony club, kind of fun home sort of horse. He was really nice. He had really established flat, nice paces, but he was just a little bit sensitive to ride. He was just a little bit forward, and he had a few spooks here and there, and I just personally think that he wouldn't cope with an eventing world too well. But he had a lovely jump and he was nice to ride. Next is Indy. Indy is a nice mare. She's a bit bigger than the others I tried beforehand. I looked a nice size on her, but she was a little bit off in the hind, which was a little bit off-putting, and she hadn't been jumped too much recently. But she was nice. She was nice on the flat. She was sweet, but I just didn't really get that feeling that I just really wanted her to be mine. So unfortunately, it was on to the next. The next being Alfie, who is from the same yard. Again, he was a similar type to Indy, just a little bit bigger and 5 years old, and that was the one reason why I just don't think I got him in the end, because he was just so young, but he was really sweet on the flat. So yeah, he was a really nice little ride. Next up was Tully. Tully is definitely one of the classiest horses out of the bunch. She's done the most. She's done up to novice eventing, and she definitely had a very nice jump, and she was well scored on the flat. I really actually got on very well with Tully. We worked well as a partnership. We were nice in sync. She was a lot more than I have ridden in the past, talent-wise, but, you know, we got on well, and she had a really nice jump. And, yeah, here's us popping a few little jumps at the end. Next horse is Dee. This is Dee. She's very nice. We saw her mostly because she's a really nice size at 15.2. She was really nicely schooled on the flat. She had a decent jump, but personally for me she was just a little bit too backwards. She had a good amount of scope, but she just wouldn't like properly take you into the fence. Obviously that's not her fault at all, and she was a very nice horse. It's just personally not what I like. So unfortunately D was a miss. So that is all the horses I tried. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's a little video of me on Tully at my second viewing. It's quite interesting to know, so comment down below which horse you thought I got. But thank you for watching.